Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I hope all of you are doing great. Thank you for tuning into my channel and I really appreciate you all. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the energies and see what's coming up here for you Aries. Emperor already. What is going on? This is going to be, whenever you come to it, maybe for the next week. This could be a weekly. This could also be for the weekend. So there is Pacific West Coast. There's a yacht going on in the evenings for the next 3 days until Tuesday. It stops on Tuesday. So in the evening around 5 to 9 or 10 p.m. there is a yacht to Scorpio. And the yacht is the energies of I believe it's Jupiter and Gemini supporting the asteroid Chiron and Aries. So Jupiter is saying, go Chiron, go. Go Chiron, go. And then Chiron is going back to Jupiter and saying, okay, great. And what Chiron is the wounded self. So I immediately thought Jupiter and Gemini is an expansion of Mercury, or the energy of duality or talking. So immediately I thought insults, or people take things personally in the evening time. Now I'm not quite sure where the moon is at that time. I could look really quick and just see. So the moon would be like how you're going to process on the inside. How you're going to feel about it, how you're going to process it. We have a moon in Taurus. So the moon in Taurus is very practical. It's like, okay, I can stay grounded. I can be understanding. I can still plan. I can keep my feet on the ground. We have the sun in Gemini talking a lot. Now, the 4 degrees of the sun in Gemini is supporting, Pluto in Aquarius. So yeah, so we have this very strong trined out energy, which is a supportive energy. It's enhancing the energy of Pluto and Aquarius, destruction, radical change across communities. So Gemini is the energy of people close to you, siblings, neighbors, friends. It's not a long distance energy like Aquarius. What you say in Gemini, though, could go viral in this energy. Whatever your words are could be enhanced by the sun and Pluto, and so you have to be kind of careful what you say. We also have Saturn at 0 degrees of Aries, and that is conjunct Neptune in Aries. So we have a Saturn and Neptune conjunction. So to me, that would be something about dreams, and fantasies, and that would be it's a mix of tension and potential, structure and boundaries that will clash against dreams and spirituality and like otherworldly fantasy type of energy. But Saturn wants you to be focused and structured and do things according to a plan and an itinerary, and we're doing it at this time, in this way, and this is how it's going to be. So, I mean, with this energy in the evenings of the Yod to Scorpio, it can create a lot of tension where, endings and beginnings happen. It's the energy of transformation, but it could also be a death. I mean, it could be like a breakup. Somebody insults somebody, they tell everyone, and then there it is. It doesn't have to be negative, though. We have Queen of Wands. You're defending your position. You're in your Mars. You also have an air sign. Ooh, and we have the Tower. I thought I had here 7 of Rods. No. Okay, so I'll take these for now, but then I'll re-pull it. So we have the sun, the energy of positive energy. We have you and a Queen of Wands. There could also be another fire sign around you. There's a very practical, level-headed, but also very kind of cold and calculating energy of the Queen of Air. We have a Tower, so we have like some kind of shock. This may have already happened. Let's see. What's going on with Aries? There it is. I said, remember I said I thought I saw 7 of rods? Here it is, the 7 of fire. This is defending your position, standing on a higher ground, saying this is what it is. And it could also be another person. It could be somebody who is defending themselves, standing on a pedestal. Okay, so we have your energy as the Star card. You're in this healing, hopeful energy. We have a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That might be your energy, actually. We have the future position as healing. What's around Aries? Okay, so you're dealing with someone who Ace of Swords to the Three of Swords. That could definitely be somebody who is taking something personally. They feel like you mean it for them. There's an energy of being watched or watching very closely every little thing. Hangman. There's something about being suspended in midair. The Truth from the King of Swords. Okay, so let's see. What's this outcome about? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups coming out together. These are like the best cards in the minor arcana. This is about, you know, I'm so happy where I am. I have everything I want. I have a very satisfying life. I have money. I'm happy, you know, and things go well in this energy. So we have here kind of like a Capricorn and a Pisces energy. Under the deck, heavy lifting, a lot of work. What is this Queen of Swords all about here? What is this energy? The Magician? Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Why is this person in a Three of Swords? Why are they internalizing words or ideas to be challenging? The Knight of Rods, coming and going, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay, there could be an earth sign around this energy. This person is trying not to get caught or trying to hide something that they don't want someone to know. What is Aries energy here for the next week? Page. Or it's not page, it's a Two of Rods. Excited and ready to go in a new direction. Hermit card. Discovery. Ace of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Looking at the value. Looking at what it's worth. Your outcome is so good. Like you have this 9 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. The Tower in the past. Let's see. What is this Tower in the past? What is the Tower in the past? 4 of Swords. No, cutting off communication, maybe trying to process some painful information. What is this 3 of Swords energy? The heartbreak. The Death card. Okay, and 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out in the cold. There's the Scorpio energy of life cycles. There is something about an ending or a permanent change. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feels like it's not enough. They're out in the cold. It's insufficient what they have. Okay, 8 of Rods. You could be receiving a lot of text messages. It's Mercury through Sagittarius. It's like a Gemini and Sagittarius energy. Talking, siblings. Why is there a Death card here? There's a 5 of Wands. So there's like a competitive energy, and it has to do with that 7 of Swords. There's someone who possibly is not being honest. And that person is feeling left out in the cold for some reason. There's a water sign. Okay. There's a Knight of Pentacles. Somebody moving in slow, loyal. And here you are as Emperor with truth. So you could be giving them the truth or a new idea here. Page of Cups, somebody coming forward. The future position is healing, recovery, letting go, releasing. Okay, so what is the Magician? Why are you defending your ground here, Aries? Why are you defending your ground? It's surprising. And Six of Coin, Fool, King of Swords, Four of Cups. Somebody's basically saying you must give this. Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles. And someone's like, I don't care. No. And then there's this very free spirit type of energy, or reckless, or like not really having a plan with the Four of Cups. I don't really care. And then the Page of Pentacles. That's just like somebody young and just doing what they want to do. There is something here surprising. So it could also be someone who does something reckless. Six of Coin is under the deck. There's something where you might be helping somebody financially. What is Aries energy here? Why are they King of Pentacles? You might have a lot of money right now, or sufficient. Temperance, Four of Wands. There's something where you're trying to handle something in a situation that is, it is what it is. It's like, this is the situation. I care, but I'm trying to understand. So what is this King of Pentacles? Two of Swords. There's a lack of information, and something is kind of counted on, but then this person kind of leaves or goes away, or departs. And then under it is Two of Cups. Like there's a strong bond that someone has between, with another person. Okay, so I'm going to re-pull the cards. So there's an Air Queen, a Fire Queen, and the Sun card is the Maid energy. So things coming to light, illumination, things that are brought to light that you need to know. Or it could be something really happy and really positive, some really good news. Okay, so show us here for Aries for the next few days or week. The Hero's Victory with the Ten of Wands. You've done a lot of work. Six of Wands. The Hero's Victory. This energy of being overcome. Like I've overcome challenges. Three of Wands in the Crossing. Anticipating. Waiting. The World card. Okay, so there is something about accomplishments. Big accomplishments. Discovery with the Hermit. Shining the lamp on something. And what is this about? Ten of Swords, Six of Cups. What is this about in the past? Eight of Rods. Texting, messaging, viral energy. Seven of Swords. There's someone here who is trying to avoid. What is Aries energy here? Spirit, please show us what is Aries energy. You're in the Judgment. You're in like a Pluto-Saturn style. What is this? Someone else's Nine of Swords with the Death. And the Truth. Okay. This curious person. This person who asks and wants to know. Okay. What is this about for Aries? What is this? Getting up and going. And there's money being donated, offered to balance the scales up, to include. And we have Hangman. You're trying to see it from a different point of view, or you feel like you have no other choice with the Hangman. I'm stuck. I'm submerged. I have to balance the scales out. Now, what is the judgment about here? You don't want to give up. There is something that is very important to you. You're very determined. And here you are, Emperor. You've got the energy of Emperor behind that. So I'm going to take it as you're taking back your power as opposed to giving your power away to other people. You're kind of like saying, okay, I'm going to sit back and observe and watch, and I'll let you come to me kind of energy. What is the death with the truth here? Page of Water, again. Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, we have the Star. There's a change going on. You find out this information about the change, and you come into an energy of fresh, new, healing, hope. Okay. 10 of Cups and Moon. Okay, it could be something hidden in a family. 10 of Cups. Okay, it's wanting this 10 of Cups out. Okay, so... And under the deck is a 9. So this is good news. This is happy news. It's about a change. This 9 of Water is bringing in the energy of celebration, parties, fun, good times. There's a Water King, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Magician energy. Someone rushes in, curious with questions, feelings, and a Tower. Okay, so what is the death about? Memories of the past or nostalgia. This could be something familiar, like I've been through this. This is very familiar to me. There's a Queen of Wands here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and they come forward with a 5 of Coin and a 5 of Cups. They're like, I don't have enough. This could be like helping out a friend. Why are you the Emperor? Page of Coin, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a child. 8 of Air. Something very worrisome that someone is going through around you. 2 of Rods. You feel like you have to take immediate action. Something's been discovered. Why are you Emperor? Or why are you healing and letting go? Because of this Tower. There is something shocking or surprising, unexpected, unplanned. 3 of Coin. It's somebody who depends on you. It's like a dependable, predictable type of energy. You could have been like predicting this, okay, like predicting this style of an energy where somebody's very evasive, very elusive. They don't, you have to like figure it out. The challenge is 3 of Wands, motivation, staying motivated. Okay, so please keep in mind that for Sunday, Monday on the West Coast, we have a Yod. So we have the powers of Jupiter supporting Chiron going up to Scorpio, which causes radical change. So Yods are intense. And with a Scorpio Yod, this is like about an ending and a beginning. So if you want to get through the Yod without drastic changes, just keep in mind like, hey, this is what's going on, and I'm just going to be quiet, or I'm going to observe. I'm going to step back. You know, the Emperor sits on the throne and steps back. It's a major arcana for personal authority over yourself. King of Fire, strength. Again, there's this energy of I'm doing everything. 10 of Wands, and the Hangman. I'm stuck. I have no other choice. Okay, somebody's coming in with 5 of Cups. There's this energy of discovery, finding something out. Your energy is like, this is so familiar to me. Like, I've been through this before. This is a pattern. Sun on 10 of Cups. Tradition, Chariot, 7 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's going to do something that they want to do on their own without kind of like caring what anybody else thinks. You're standing your ground in this situation, and it has to do with a family or a relationship or a couple. It could be people and a child. Okay, your energy is Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at the practical side of something. It's like very Scorpio or Taurus moon. You're like, I'm being practical. I'm looking at what is there in front of me. I'm not imagining anything. You come up with a star energy. So you're healing and releasing. What are you healing and releasing here, Aries? What are you healing? A Two of Cups, a bond, Ten of Swords. You may feel like there's also a Five of Wands, so you can feel like you're in conflict with someone. Eight of Swords. You feel like you're trapped, you have no other choice. This person comes back around with a Five of Coin. And after you're a Four of Swords. So this is like somebody possibly who did you dirty and then they come back wanting your help, which is kind of strange. It's like, why? They come back as a Four of Wands. Like, I'm where I want to be. This happened. It was predicted, or I predicted. You're getting the inside scoop. But this inside scoop person is someone who is kind of trying to block your, I don't want to say block your success, or like very competitive with you. You're used to it though. This is familiar. They're looking to see if you're going to say anything, but you're not. You're like, I'm not saying anything. No. You're living rent-free in their head. They think about all the things that you do for some reason. You're too busy winning. So this is you for the week. So you're too busy winning. You're avoiding this energy. This has been like the ship that sailed. You're like, I've done this before. I've played this game. This person doesn't have a car. They may need you for a ride. It's a woman or a feminine energy that is always like kind of getting in combative situations with people. They're always like trying to push boundaries. Oh, okay. They need money. It's the energy of needing to balance their scales up. They're always watching you. Somebody's always hustling. That could be you. It could be them. No, it's you. Somebody's uninterested in and unbothered. And this hurts their ego. Okay. It's somebody who wants you to drop everything for them. It could be a family member. It could be a friend who's like husband and child. I don't know. This is familiar though. You've gone through it before. Six of Cups energy is around it. It's very familiar. You're like, I've been through this before. This has happened. Show us energies around Aries this week. What is going on? I feel like you're in... So somebody is like, I need to get my point across that this is not okay. And it's because of Mercury and Sag. It's either a family or a couple. So Mercury and Sag is what's influencing this energy. Words that are said, surprising, viral, watched very, very closely, fact-checking. They're going to do it on their own terms. You're loyal to this person, though. There's a Seven of Coin that I feel like you want to be. Or, I'm sorry, it's a Knight of Pentacles. I was going to say, I see the Ten of Pentacles, but I was like, where is it? Here it is, Ten of Pentacles. You have a lot to offer this person. I think they know that because there's the energy of Four of Coin. Like, I'm not sharing, I'm not giving, I'm over here, and then you're like healing and recovering. There's a chariot going forward and a queen of earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Who is this Nine of Pentacles? That's the person who is anticipating and waiting maybe for your response. Why are you healing with the star? Every time you're like, this is over, I'm healing, I'm recovering. You're the Emperor, okay? So you are in this energy of, I own my power, I know who I am. It's not even really establishing a boundary. It's just like, this is, I know who I am. And justice is also here with a tower, okay? Could be some legal matter. You could be on someone's side. What is the Six of Cups? Why is it familiar? Why is it familiar? An Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's also a new pentacle with that. A gift, an offering. What's the Seven of Wands? Okay, there's two queens. Remember I had the other deck? It was the whatever other one. I forget. But we've got a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands. So these two people are prominent in the energies. It's an air and a fire. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a water too. We'll have all the elementals. You have the truth. New information. The moon, it was hidden. Five of coin. Someone is out in the cold, left out in the cold. Okay, it's in a relationship. What is the star? Why is that here? Because you're going through the judgment. You're going through this like reckoning, but you're in an energy of hope is restored. Four of Swords. I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to discuss it. I'm over here trying to process the information. There's a King of Swords. Somebody's making a final decision. Okay, what is this? The Death card of the Devil, though. So it's a change of an end. There's an ending. There's a death of a toxic situation that someone was trying to put up with here with the Nine of Rods. Like, I'm trying to put up with it. I'm trying to handle it or deal with it. All right. These are all really interesting. Okay. So Aries, for the week ahead, you're looking at recovery, healing, hope, positive energy. A lot of really positive energy coming for you this week. Let's see. Show us here, Spirit. What's coming up for Aries? What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? It's something where someone counts on you. And there's a lot of pressure. Ten of Wands is the problem. Too much. Okay, other people. What is the problem with that? Oh no, Five of Cups. Guilt, or feeling guilty, or feeling like there's sadness around a situation. But there's Seven of Swords. There's lies. There's inaccurate information. You're coming into this karma or this big awakening about this magician, somebody who is trying to fix something, arrange it, make it look a certain way, use their ideas and skills. You're loyal to this person, though. What is this energy? Okay, they're coming up with the moon and the Six of Swords, and they're like, it happened in the past and I don't want to discuss it. And what is this? Wow. This person feels like they need to compete with you, Aries, Leo, or Sag, and they are in a 5 of Wands. You're having the victory, or you're getting the credit. You're winning and coming out ahead with 10 of Cups. And what is this about then? What is this about? The World, a great achievement with the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. So you have a lot of positive change. 6 of Pentacles. There's a benefit coming your way. 10 of Swords, something stressful ends. Hangman, something you thought you were stuck in. Some situation that you felt you were stuck in. It's something where you'd have to make a decision right away. In the Fool, and then you would be free from this energy. Somebody's watching very closely, fact-checking. 4 of Swords, the Hermit. Could be a Virgo feminine. That could be the Earth Queen. There could be some Virgo feminine who's like fact-checking everything you say, being very critical. Who knows? Let's just get like one more and see. Spirit, show us for Aries. What do they need to see for the week? An Earth King. This person's upset. Why are they upset? 8 of Swords. They're very paranoid, very worried, or they're all caught up in their head. You're like, I want to defend my position. And you will. There's a gift coming to you. There's an opportunity. 6 of Pentacles. They're very surprised. This person's trying to compete with you, and that's part of the problem, but you share a bond with somebody else here that has developed over a long time. And you do start to think, is this worth it, though? Is it worth it? 10 of Swords comes in and ends the cycle out. And you get the 10 of Pentacles. So you get this 10 of Pentacles at the end of all of this. And you get the 6. So you're already in a 9. So it's like, oh, thanks. What is the 6 of Pentacles? Okay. Somebody tells you something and you're like, oh, so this is a 4 of Wands. So it's like somebody who's already in a place where something arrived that they have. So they're already like, I am where I want to be. And then there's like a 2 of Swords. I don't know what to do. A Water King, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What happens with that? They're in a 4 of Wands. So they're in a place where they anticipated that they would be in that situation. You want to help them. They're very worried. Honestly, Aries, this is kind of a tough reading. It's very complicated. You choose the Star. You're like, I'm just going to heal and recover and let this go and focus on me, ignoring. There's someone who could be traveling to see you. Okay. You're moving on from this energy. This is a person who possibly you give money to, or they gave money to you. I think it's someone that might be wanting money. Your light irritates their demons. Okay, well, that's what I have for you, Aries. You're doing really well this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.